Moto super fan, and I will answer the question from the Moto fan.
Hafizh, in what way did your sudden move to MotoGP affect your personal life? Can you tell me one positive and one negative aspect of this new life?
First, I cannot believe that I come to this team, and also to meet you guys in here. And I was in Spain to training that time. I don't think so. We have a negative in my life now, because this is my target. This is my dream. Want to be a MotoGP rider, and that time I was in the preparation for Moto2 category in the beginning of February, and in the middle of the mountain I was training with my trainer in mountain bike, and suddenly I get call from my manager. He say, I have bad news and we have good news. I say, what is this? He say, bad news is I not race in Moto2. I say, hey, what joking is this? So I'm not thinking I go to MotoGP. I was thinking maybe I race in national championship or something like this. And he say, wait, I have a good news. You go to MotoGP to test in Buriram. And I say, what team? And he say, I go to Monster Tech 3 to test. I say, what is my dream? Because I like Yamaha bike, I like the Tech 3 team, because when with the scooter, we went outside, we always cross the hospitality, is very nice. I wish that I want to stay this team, or maybe one day I get to stay here, and then this is a very surprise and very happy in my life. Yeah. Thank you.
Hello, Hafizh. Welcome here to Assen. My name is Niels, and I would like to know, how was your arrival in the MotoGP World Championship?
First, I didn't expect that I can go to score a point or maybe in the top 10. But suddenly in Argentina, I was fighting for top 10. And also last race in Momelo, I was fight for top 10. This is a real dry condition, except Dovizioso crashed in front of me. If no, maybe I finished 10, because my rhythm was can stay in top 10. So now many people expect me to be a first rookie of the year for 2018. But I try to understand step by step, try to not make any stress, try to progression, not make a big step and then suddenly you don't have a confidence. And anyway, this season I was doing good, and step by step we are very close to the top rider.
I think you're doing a good job in that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi. What were your feelings after your first race in MotoGP?
My feeling was really amazing. When first I ride the GP bike in Buriram, I feel a bit scared because it's very fast, and I was brake very early. And then suddenly I try to learn every session and try to understand. And then I done my first race in Qatar. Suddenly we finished in P14 in the point. I didn't expect that I can go to point position. So that from there my motivation was really high. Try to working hard and try to understand the team. Try to work hard together with the team.
Thank you.
Hi. How do you feel about your switch to KTM next year, as you are staying one more year with Tech 3?
To stay with that, I wish to stay longer in GP class. And with this team, we are very good. They are very like a family. and this is what I want to in the future. And now I have. I just to continue working hard and to switch to the Yamaha to KTM is a big journey and also new experience for me. I need to learn the bike as soon as possible and try to understand quickly the situation because KTM just coming second year for this year, so next year will be third year. But I believe on KTM people and KTM bike. Next year they will improve more better than this year, and me and Tech 3 are very exciting to test this bike and in the winter finish the race.
Thank you.
Hi. What was your dream job when you were a child?
My dream when I was child, when I start to ride a small bike, pocket bike, I want to be a MotoGP rider like everybody that now try to be a MotoGP rider. Example like maybe now, example Mir in Moto2, they try to go in GP as soon as possible. Now I was in GP class. This is a dream come true, and nothing more I can go because this is the last category, and I try to do my best in my career.
And I have one more question. If you were on a desert island, what three things would you bring with yourself?
Sorry?
If you were on a desert island, what three things would you bring with yourself?
I don't know so much. I try to bring something. I don't know, but maybe I try to bring something because I cannot tell now. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
So, I got the next question. When we are looking at your Instagram account, we can see that you seem to be a really sportive guy. You're always active and you're always posting pictures of you riding the bicycle. So, if you wouldn't have become a MotoGP rider, in which other sport could you imagine to have success in?
Actually, if we don't start the season, example, the season start on March, end of March. In the winter, I always like to active of my body. I do football, I do cycling, I do bowling, and I enjoy a lot with these three of sport. I'm not sure, maybe a football player because in Malaysia many fan of football also, but it's a bit shame because we don't have a football team in World Cup.
So as soon as your career isn't working anymore, you're going to create a football team, a Malaysian football team, I guess. Perfect. Thank you.
Hi, Hafizh. So first of all, here in the paddock there are many different nationalities. So I imagine communicating is sometimes a bit difficult because of the language. And which is the language that you would like to learn and why?
I think I based in Spain now, already 6 years. I like Spanish language also. I can speak little bit, but the next language I think is French because I stay with the Tech 3 team. This is the language I need to learn because one more year I will continue with them. Most important I need to improve my English.
Muy bien, muy bien. And finally, you travel around the world all the time, and I understand that some of the Malaysian typical things are a little bit hard to find around the world. Do you take anything with you, something that you buy in Malaysia and then take around the world with you and you can find anywhere else?
Yes, we bring spicy sauce and I'm not sure about like soya sauce like this. We bring these two because without chili sauce, I cannot eat so much. You know, when with this chili sauce, I can mix with the pasta a little bit, or maybe with the chicken or with the beef. So important is chili sauce.
Okay, good. Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm done with the Moto Super Fan, and thank you very much for the question, and hope to see you again.